Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in their Fortnite tip and tricks here for you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get better at Fortnite from Season 6 to Season 7 and different things that you need to be doing in order to improve in Fortnite and get better at the game. Today is one of the last days in Season 6, and if you guys are watching this video in Season 7, make sure you guys watch this video as well. Everything said in this video will still apply. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be launching up another V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and as well subscribe to Viral Trends. The link to that channel will be in the description down below, or you guys can check the pinned comment. I will have a link to the channel there. Turn on those post notifications and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. That's all you have to do to enter this giveaway. So make sure you guys enter the giveaway. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about different things that you guys need to do in Season 7 if you guys want to get better at the game from Season 6. And in Season 6, I definitely have played better than any other previous season. For those of you guys who check my stats, you can check my stats on Fortnite Tracker, the same as my gamer tag. My average KD for this season alone, just this season, is a high 11 KD. It is just under a 12. At the beginning, it was like a 13 or something. So I've been playing with an 11 to 12 KD for pretty much the entirety of the season, which is really, really good. And I've raised my KD from, it was just below a 5 overall to like a 6.25. So I've raised my KD up a ton. I have like 600 more wins. So I've been absolutely killing it this season. I hope to do the same in Season 7 or even better. So with playing all those games in Season 6, I probably played like 1,500, 1,600 games. I have a 43 win percentage, so I'm winning a good majority of the games that I play. I've learned a lot from playing, and there's a lot of things that I still have to improve on. So if you want to be able to get better in Season 7, you definitely have to realize things that you're not as good at, whether that's at building, whether that's at aiming, or even decision making. Anything that you guys definitely think you need to improve on. As long as you know that you need to improve on there, I think that's a good way to start when it comes to getting better at Fortnite. For me, the one thing that I really needed to work on, my decision making was pretty good, my aiming was pretty good. My aiming definitely has got a lot better through the season, but the one thing that I feel like that helped me the most, the one thing that I needed to prove on was building. If my building wasn't too bad, I had pretty decent building, but I really didn't do a whole lot. I didn't work on too much editing, I didn't do any pyramid edits, 90s. There was a lot of things that I didn't work on in building. So one thing that I made sure I did this season, I kind of realized that I would say probably a few weeks into the season, I definitely played a lot more 1v1s. And the reason I played 1v1s because I wanted to work on building and getting high ground faster and maybe a little bit of editing too. But at the same time, I didn't play too many 1v1s. I played quite a bit, a lot more than I previously had. But winning 1v1s doesn't translate to wins in game because there's a lot of things different. And I talked about Playground Warriors, I think, a few videos ago and why they don't win as many games as a lot of players do. And for a lot of reasons, there's a lot of bad habits that you can do in 1v1s. And I kept that in mind when going into 1v1s. I'm not going to be playing the exact same way. But the reason I played so many 1v1s is because I wanted to work on building and getting high ground a lot quicker, which I definitely did. And just improving that aspect of my game, I've been able to win a lot more 1v1s and build a lot quicker and maintain high ground in actual gameplay. So I really believe that is the first step to getting better when it comes to improving from Season 6 to Season 7. You really just want to look at what you think you might need to improve on and what you think might be lacking a little bit. And it really doesn't have to be major, like you can't build at all. There's maybe like anything in general, maybe your decision making is a little bad and you just need a little bit more work on that. Maybe that's costing you games a lot. So focusing on improving different areas of your gameplay is really going to make a huge impact on your game, and trust me, it's going to win you a lot more games. And another thing that you really need to keep in mind when going to improve in Fortnite from Season 6 to Season 7 is trying to look at the mistakes that you've been making. And this is something that I constantly do in every single game, because no matter how good you are at the game or how good you think you are, you're going to be making mistakes constantly. I do them constantly in the game. Sometimes it costs me the game, or sometimes I'm able to recover for them, but I'm constantly making mistakes in game. And that really can be anything from not building enough, maybe not taking a player too seriously, maybe if I think they're a bad player and then they just destroy me with a one pump, or hit me with the quick scope, or something ridiculous. You know, just kind of underestimating players. There's a lot of things that could be going wrong. So just keeping in mind your mistakes that you've been making definitely make a huge impact on your game. And one mistake that I've been making, especially towards the end when they took out the glider redeploy, is playing way too aggressive. And because once they put redeploy in the game, you could pretty much play as aggressive as you wanted to, and I really liked it. But with that out of the game, you really have to keep in mind, and you really have to look at your positioning, because if you have low ground and you're fighting two players that are above you, you're going to have a very hard time, especially because now you either have to decide whether you want to challenge them or you want to dip. A lot of times, if they were just spraying at me, I would just dip and then try to come from a different angle. But since they lowered the mobility just a little bit, there's still gravelers and shockwaves, stuff like that in the game. But since the mobility is a little bit slower, you really have to be cautious and be careful where you are on the map and where everyone else is. Because if you get caught in the wrong spot at the wrong time, it's not going to end up very well. You're going to lose all your health, lose all your mats, and it's just really not going to be a good spot to be in. And when it comes down to it in a game, and you either can win the game or you can lose the game, it's pretty simple. But if you lose a game, you have to understand, if you lose a game, then you definitely made a mistake. I mean, sometimes there's like some dumb glitches or something dumb like that happens where something really shouldn't have. But I would say 99% of the time, when you lose in a game, you made a mistake. So when you lose in Fortnite, it's important to try to figure out what you did wrong, because once you figure out what you did wrong, you can definitely improve on that. Because if you keep dying and you don't really know what you're doing wrong, then you're never really going to get better at the game. You're never going to improve going into Season 7, and you're going to be playing the exact same way you did in Season 6. And even what I said at the beginning, I had like a 43 win percentage, like a 12 KD on the season. Even with that high of stats, I make a ton of mistakes game in and game out. I even have streaks where I've died like 3 games in a row off spawn. Just stuff like that, because anything can really happen. So there's definitely, even with my stats like that, even with players my skill level, it's definitely a lot to improve on, and you're going to be making a lot of mistakes in game. So I can honestly say that if I play really good and I play the best I can every single game, of course I'm not sweating every game. I literally lost a game yesterday because I made a guy one shot and I was trying to go for a pickaxe. He wasn't even the last guy, and he was just destroying me with the pump. But when I'm trying for games and I want to try to win, and I'm really trying to go for the win, you know, just trying to cut out those mistakes, I really think I can hold a 15 to 16 KD average, especially if I went all in, playing really aggressive, but also playing smart, going for those high kill games, while still at the exact same time making sure that I'm not doing dumb decisions and pushing people that I shouldn't push. So the two best ways to improve in Fortnite in this video that I've been talking about is realizing the mistakes that you've been doing in your game, and also realizing the things that you definitely need to improve on in Fortnite that you know you need to get better at, and things that you need to improve at. And in this gameplay, I didn't mention before, but this is a 20 kill gameplay. I thought I'd throw in a 20 bomb. I just really had to end Season 6 with a good gameplay, and this is the first 20 bomb that I've gotten since the redeploy taken out of the game, which I don't know why I've had a lot of 19 kill gameplays, 18, 17, but I just had a hard time getting a 20 bomb. But this is a really good 20 bomb. I was just saucing on all the players that I was going against. I really didn't have too many close counters except for at the beginning. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to be commentating over this gameplay. And one thing that you guys definitely, I would say, is one of the most important things in this game, if you can master it, is the deagle and the pump shotgun, or just deagle and shotgun in general. I would say pump is my favorite shotgun, but a lot of you guys can use different shotguns. But using the deagle in gameplay is a huge advantage if you can get really good with it. And this is something that I've improved on a lot. And getting good with the deagle can take a little bit of practice, you know, getting that aim down. But once you get it down, I'm telling you, you're going to be able to melt through a lot of players. Because pretty much everyone in this game is going to be building out of wood. So every shot that you shoot is going to be a one shot to wood structures. And that's just why it's so good, is because it's very unpredictable. Unless you're ready for it, once you pop that wall out, you're going to get a wide open shot, because I can pop the wall out at any time and then come down with the shotgun and get that free shot off. Because like I said, unless they're ready for it, you're going to get that shot off and just nail them every single time. So the pump and the deagle is one of the best combos in this game so far. I think it's a really good meta. So definitely something, if you guys don't already use this, then definitely use this in your gameplay. A lot of you guys use SMGs, but for me personally, I really don't typically use an SMG anymore. I kind of use the deagle to pop out walls and stuff. And if you can get good with the deagle, get your aim down, you're really not going to have any need for an SMG. Right here I have an SMG because I didn't have anything else I needed to put in that slot. I should have grabbed the RPG from back there. So when I had the launch pad, I decided to come over here. I could have landed right with them, but I feel like if I would have went up there, I would have got lasered out of the air 9 times out of 10. I would have got absolutely demolished. So I decided to play a little bit smart and then just go around, give myself a little bit of an angle before I decided to go up. I was choking my builds a lot, but fortunately I was able to get above him. And I almost got the trap gun on the guy. He barely got up above me. And at this point, this guy's just building so much. He's not really just doing too much, but he's just kind of building and building and building. So this guy's trying to shoot me out, and since the guy's kind of near me, his teammate's not going to be expecting this. So I did go for the laser on his teammate, knocked him out for a lot of health right there. The storm's pushing up. I'm going to keep on the high ground when I'm in the storm, because if I'm fighting 1v2, I have to make sure that I keep the high ground for as long as possible. And I'm just waiting for any opportunity I can get for this guy to peek around the corner, just get any tags that I can. And when I'm coming down, these guys are trying to laser me. I'm gonna go for the guy that I made a little bit weak. I made sure not to peek for too long, otherwise I know that guy would have just, both of them lasered me, because with the scarf, one of them gets a shot off, that's 72 damage to the head, and that guy was gonna destroy me. But this guy walked right into my trap, was able to get both of them for that 20 bomb. A really good way to end Season 6 in my opinion. And alright guys, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you could, drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I will see you in the next video.